Hey everyone, my name is Julana and I am a mentor with the Can-Am Women's Mentorship Program. Some of you guys might know me as the rookie because I'm still fairly new to the riding culture, but I am here with my edition of Ride Talk today, which is going to be focusing on the rider education program and getting licensed. I did my riding course back in March of 2019, and as a first-time rider, having not ridden anything before other than driving my car, it was a really great way for me to learn the rules of the road and practice this vehicle in a safe and controlled environment. So today we're going to dive into that, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys who might be interested in getting licensed or thinking about maybe getting a Riker or Spider. So let's get into it. Before we get started, for those of you who don't know what REP stands for, it's Rider Education Program, and it's a course designed to help you learn how to ride your three-wheeler in a safe and controlled environment. It's a really fun class, it's very affordable, and every class is taught by a certified instructor who is there to help guide you through any of your questions or nervousness or any feelings that you might be having throughout the day. Like I said, I did my class back in March of last year, and it was so helpful for me just in helping me feel confident when I actually did get on the open road for my first time, because I had that little extra training in my head from having taken the course. So if you're nervous at all about riding, I would highly recommend taking one of these courses. The great thing is you're going to be in a class with a bunch of other people who have probably never ridden and are interested in learning how to ride three-wheelers. So you can make friends and have a great time and learn how to ride. Okay, so let's start answering some questions. What does a regular course day look like? So this can vary between 1 to 4 days depending on where you live. For me, I live in California, and my course was 1 day long, and then after that, I was ready to ride for the rest of my life. Important things to know about your course day. No, you do not need to have your own vehicle. They will provide Can-Am Rikers and Spiders for you to practice on, and usually they will provide safety gear as well, but because of our COVID precautions right now, you are required to bring your own gloves and your own helmet. Other things that are suggested for safety is to wear a long sleeve shirt and pants, and also to wear shoes that cover your ankle. And then if there's anything else that you guys are unsure of, you can always call and ask your instructor. Well, typically your day will start in the classroom, and the instructor will go over a variety of general things such as rules of the road, safety gear that you can wear, and other things that might affect you while you're riding, such as fatigue and weather and things like that, which for me was really important because they seem like things that would be obvious, but as a first-time rider, I never actually thought about that or experienced it until I got on the road later on. The second part of the day is the exciting part because you get to go out on the course, and this is where you really get to get familiar with the vehicle and drive it around through a series of exercises that they've designed for you. So you'll practice things like speeding up, stopping really quickly, turning at different speeds, things like that. And like I said, it's really fun because everyone else in your class will also be new to three-wheelers. My class had some people that were used to riding motorcycles and also some people that had never ridden anything at all. So it's a fun environment. It feels like a safe place to ask questions and get guidance from. It's really important to have a place like this to learn how to ride because while these are very safe vehicles, they're also power sport vehicles. So it's so important that we are always making sure that we're safe and paying attention while riding them. Okay, next question. What happens after I take my course? Do I get my license right away? So, once you complete your rider education course, you'll get a certificate, which you can then take to the DMV and book an appointment to get your license. You'll also want to link up with your local dealership and start figuring out what kind of ride would be best for your lifestyle, whether that's a Riker or a Spider, and or which model of each one. If you aren't sure about this, you can book a demo ride, which is a really great option because then you can test them both out and see which one is best suited for you. What was your biggest takeaway from REP? My biggest takeaway from REP was just being able to be in a class taught by an experienced and professional rider. I'm the kind of person that I don't feel comfortable getting into something unless I know all the facts about that thing. And once I got my Riker, I was excited, but I also realized that I now had this very powerful vehicle that I knew essentially nothing about. Like I said, I had never ridden anything before in my life, and I didn't want to just put myself out on the open road for fear that I might hurt myself or damage my Riker. So being able to go through that course with someone that was experienced and professional and could answer my questions and even push me to try things that I might be too nervous to try on my own was really helpful. The things that I learned in the riding part of the course were very helpful for me afterwards, because I would go to an empty parking lot near my house and I would practice doing the exercises that we learned in the course. And I would do that until I felt really comfortable enough to take those out on the open road and ride confidently. And you know, like riding your Riker or riding your Spider is such an awesome feeling. It doesn't feel like a competition. It just feels fun and empowering, and you can feel the wind in your hair and you can smell the sense of being outside, and that's so amazing. So now that I have that extra training and education in the back of my mind that I know came from a professional and not just somebody on YouTube or a friend that I know that rides, it makes me feel like I have proper training, and it just makes me feel more confident when I'm on the road so that I can really experience and enjoy all those awesome things that come with riding. All right, guys, well, that's it for my Ride Talk session. Thanks so much for joining in. I hope I was able to answer some of your questions about our rider education program. If I missed anything, or if you have any questions, or you're a new rider in our community, please comment below so that we can start chatting. I would love to share my experience with you if you have any specific questions about anything. Also, if you're looking for more information about courses in your area, you can look on the Can-Am On-Roads website and see if there's a course that you can take. So that's it. Have fun, be safe, ride on. See you guys later.